This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Cyclones will kick this deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders will get the first crack on offense today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
To throw, it's Owens. Caught over the middle, it's Stone. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line, it's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Grab behind the line, it's Taylor. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Good throw to the left. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Cyclones offense gets their first crack now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Boley. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the pitch. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Makes the grab. It's Clark. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Cyclones have first and 10 here. In the red area, it's Lee. End zone ahead. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Owens. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's reeled in. It's Jackson. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On first and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here for this offense. Using his legs, it's Taylor. Fighting off the defender. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. To throw, it's Boley. Pulls it in. It's Clark. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. But this one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line. The timing was off. Everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant.
The pass is intercepted. He could go. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The PAT puts him up 3. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Punt over the middle. It's Clark. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his 2nd pick today.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go, an interesting call, 4th down and long from their own 41. And he'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. To dart to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Owens. That's caught. It's Stone. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Red Raiders will bring their one team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. The returner is blocked down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Boley. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The Cyclones will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Nick, if you saw that, I think I just broke the game there.
They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Red Raiders will kick this deep, begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He hands it off from the gun. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the catch. It's Clark. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Cyclones begin a new series here. First and 10.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Boley. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Cyclones will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. It sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And the Cyclones line it up with first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Ball handed off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back to throw. It's Owens. Throws to the tight end. Throws incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Now the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Has the 1st down and more. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a 1st down at the 41.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Comes up with the catch. stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On first down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quick throw to the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Red Raiders trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cyclones. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He shreds the tackle. They stop him right at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's Owens. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Stone. Great cut. They whiff on him. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A quick throw out left, complete. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. And moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. In the red area, it's Taylor. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They capped the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit.
Iowa State, 35, Texas Tech.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Grab behind the line. It's Lee. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Iowa State. They are pouring it on now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent.